What if I told you that a Hollywood star once shocked everyone, not with her words, but with a photo? Yes, a photo so bold that people could not stop talking about it. She was not just any actress. She was one of the most beautiful, most famous faces in the world. We're talking about Kim Novak. But what really happened? Why were her pictures such a big deal? And what made them stay in people's minds for so long? Let's take a look and find out why these photos left almost nothing to the imagination. Kim Novak was a name everyone knew back in the 1950s and 1960s. She starred in some of the biggest movies of that time, including Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock. She was known for her soft voice, her pretty smile, and her calm look. But more than that, she stood out because she did not try to be like everyone else in Hollywood. She did not always say yes to every movie. She did not go to all the parties. She liked to stay private. That made her even more interesting to fans and the media. But then, something happened that surprised many. Sometime during her rise to fame, a photo of Kim Novak began to get people talking. In this photo, Kim was wearing a G-string, a piece of clothing that shows almost everything. Back then, this was not normal. In fact, it was shocking. Most actresses did not wear things like that in photos. People asked, was it real? Why did she do it? Was it for a movie? Or something else? The answers were not clear. But what was clear was that the photo made a huge noise. You might ask, why was this such a big deal? Well, let us remember the time this happened. This was an age where actresses wore long gowns and smiled sweetly for the camera. Showing so much skin was not normal, especially for a major star like Kim Novak. So when that photo appeared, it broke the usual rules. Some people were angry. Some were surprised. Some were amazed. But everyone was talking. Now here is where things get even more interesting. Kim Novak never made a big speech about the photo. She did not say much. Some people say she took the photo as part of her art. Others think it was for a private moment that somehow became public. We may never know the full story, but maybe that is what makes it so powerful. It was not about trying to shock anyone. It was just Kim being real in her own way. Fans had all kinds of reactions. Some said, "Wow, she is so brave." Others said, "This is too much." A few even called it a mistake. But one thing is for sure, no one forgot it. Even years later, people still bring it up. In magazines, online, and in documentaries, that photo is shown again and again. Because it was not just a photo. It was a moment that said, "I will show the world who I am, even if they do not expect it." So, why are we still talking about it now? Because Kim Novak did not follow the crowd. She did not do what everyone told her to do. And when she wore that G-string in the photo, she did not care what people would say. That takes courage, not just in movies but in life. And maybe that is what we can learn from her. Sometimes it is not about being perfect. It is about being yourself, even when it surprises people. And that is what Kim Novak did. Whether you love the photo or did not understand it, one thing is clear. It made history. Kim Novak's bold move still makes people stop and think. Not just about beauty, but about freedom. So next time you see her name, remember, she was not just a movie star. She was a woman who was not afraid to be different. What do you think about the photo? Was it art? Was it too much? Tell us in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe for more surprising stories from Hollywood's past. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time.